Hello everyone, my name is Waqar Rizvi. I'm a news anchor, show host, and political analyst currently based in Pakistan. You may be wondering why anyone like myself would want to speak up about systemic racism against the black community in the United States. Well, the reason is quite simple. It's almost been engraved into the rest of us, hasn't it, around the world, through both the power of media, be it Hollywood or news, and the ramifications of colonialism. Now, as a child growing up in Canada, I remember I had a black classmate in grade 6 with whom I went to a grocery store once after school. Now, I'd been to that very store numerous times alone and had never been followed by a store clerk at that time. Now, this time, though, was different. I remember the feeling of great discomfort throughout. He, though, acted like it was nothing. And that story has really stuck with me. That incident's really stuck with me. Media, too, often reflects this, even around the world. Often you'll see more white faces than black discussing issues which primarily actually affect the latter. Why is it that, one wonders? Then, of course, there's the issue of simple skin tone and the perception of criminality that comes along with it. This isn't easy for me to actually admit and say, but the truth is that fair skin is not only linked to beauty, which in and of itself is very sad, by the way. Even around the world, many will tell their children to steer clear of black neighborhoods because, again, of perceived high rates of crime. None of us stop to actually contextualize what has actually happened to the black community, be it in the US or in our own countries, and most importantly, in our perceptions. Now, the talk of rioting instead of the true issue at hand is so indicative of that. As Martin Luther King Jr. had said so many years back, and I'm quoting him now, "I think America must see that riots do not develop out of thin air. Certain conditions continue to exist in our society, which must be condemned as vigorously as we condemn riots," end quote. Address the root cause first, i.e. systematic racism, which is also exported around the world, and you'll take the first step, hopefully, towards true justice. Now, since I've worked in journalism, the names have piled up, haven't they, in what are more and more heartbreaking displays of racism, from Eric Garner to now George Floyd and even the child Tamir Rice. Those images are really seared in my mind. Each such video and incident and the emotional toll left behind on families and communities strengthens the need for a re-evaluation of our values and ideologies. Why are we okay with this? Where is the international community's voice? Why are we all afraid to admit what we know is actually wrong? Those are the questions that will haunt us all as the bodies of all these innocents continue to pile up. The time is now. Thank you.